Welcome in to the Hump Day episode of the Fun Astrology Podcast for Wednesday, August 16th, and I am excited about today. We have a big new moon early this morning. You've got to get up and have your coffee early if you're going to catch it exactly. It's at 5:38 Eastern this morning where I am. When I go click, click, click by the minute, 5:38 does the job. The moon and the sun are at 23 degrees, 17 minutes in the sign of Leo. Now, if you'd like to follow all of the lunations for the rest of the month, beginning with the new moon now, go to funastrology.com. Right at the top, there is a free lunar calendar from Kristen Lawhead. You can download it right there. It follows the path of the moon from now until the next new moon in September. Has the voids, of course, has all the phases. It is just great, and it's beautifully designed and has some key dates to watch as well. So I hope you'll come get that, funastrology.com. Now, there's some juicy stuff in this chart. First of all, we have a big grand trine, a big Earth trine, and that's the other exact aspect today. Is later this morning, Mars trines Uranus. So there's Earth, Virgo, Taurus. That aspect is direct at 9:53 this morning. Mars is also in a 6-degree orb, so a little wide, but still there, trine to Pluto. So there's your grand trine. Pluto, Mars, Uranus. Sounds like quite the party, doesn't it? But look, here's the thing that's cool. Let's start to pick this chart apart. Now, this is my time, 5:38 Eastern, Asheville, North Carolina. But here's what's cool. So first of all, Leo is the rising sign because this is, just a little wink before sunrise. So all of the Leo stack is in the first house. So that makes this a very about me, and I'm saying that about you too, about us individually. This new moon is about us creating. This is about our creation. This is about us creating something, Leo, that will project out into the world. Perhaps, or maybe where you are in your journey right now is just creating something soft and still, Venus retrograde style. Still, this new moon is all about you. Now, I mentioned this Mars-Uranus aspect. Remember, Uranus is up in Taurus. Taurus is the money sign. What else is in Taurus? Jupiter. Taurus and Jupiter are both within a month of going retrograde, so they are slowing down. And that makes them more powerful, and that brings us lots of nice expanded money surprises. I heard of somebody texted me over the weekend and said that they received an inheritance unexpectedly under this Venus retro. Like, yeah, you go, man. That's awesome. Boom, boom, boom. So Mars and Mercury, just 3 degrees apart, are in the second house on my chart in Virgo. So in your creating under the new moon, you might think about what would you create around work that would produce new money? Because on the opposite side of the chart is Neptune in retrograde in Pisces. There's your other people's money coming as a surprise. Now, not all of us are going to get an unexpected letter from some attorney announcing your inclusion in the will, but obviously also somebody had to transition in order for that to happen, and that's the 8th house as well. But what I'm going to read into this is there are inspirations around new ways to create money. Neptune in Pisces. And in some kind of way, it might include somebody else's money or a tax refund or something like that. Here's another little, while we're on the work theme, Saturn is in the 7th house in this chart. So let's read it the way Glasscock does. That's a work-focused signature. So see, the chart is giving us lots of permission here to create around our money, our income, work, advancements, perhaps something new with that Mars-Uranus connection right after the new moon today. So this is a time that you can roll the dice. All right, I think we've counted, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 5 signatures. We're really on a roll here. Let's talk about the 9th house because that's where the midheaven is. That's our career. And the north node is just 2 degrees or really 1.5 degrees away from the midheaven at the time of the new moon. So there's that beginning. Point it forward. Head your compass north. You've got the Aries ruling the north node of the moon. Mars, there's that connection again. Starting something new that is maybe a new direction of life purpose for you. And it might have a spiritual component about it, but Aries is ruling the ninth house. So it's kind of like what we're going to experience when Neptune moves into Aries. This is giving us a little pre-signature in this one little area where you can start and create something that might move you in a whole new direction, like taking everything that you've done up until now and boom, thrusting it forward into something that is going to be productive, because Jupiter and Uranus are sitting right there in your career house. Now, the other thing you could do is take all of this that we've just discussed, put today's transits on top of a chart of your natal birth chart, and see where all of these fall right in your own chart, because those particularly for you are the areas that are going to be extra affected. What we've talked about are the big macro areas. These are the specific areas. Oh, and by the way, you want 6? Yeah, sure, why not? Pluto in the 6th house. There's work transformed. I'm going to get out of here. You guys have some creating to do. I can't wait to hear your stories. Be sure to check out funastrology.com and grab your Leo new moon calendar. It's free. It's at the top. Have a great new moon. I'll see you tomorrow.